What you talking about now, Cine? I don't know, but you're gonna get some nuggets out of it though. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn that bell on. There's a new video series dropping every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the random jam session whenever I'm in my bag. You do not want to miss out. Also, be sure to check out my books, man. The link's in the description below, right along with my vegan class if you're trying to go plant-based and stay plant-based. I'm telling you, it works. Oh, and lastly, be sure to follow me on Instagram at _just_scene_. The nuggets I don't put over here, I put over there, so you can always get me when you need me. But you ain't really coming for all of that. Peace, love, knowledge, and freedom. I'm out.
You're not doing it. And in fact, you're doing a disservice to your ancestors, because the vessels that they have to come back into, if they are not able to thrive and survive and fulfill the mission that they keep coming back to do, you fucking up. What are you calling on them for? Because you really don't, in actuality, you really don't even acknowledge your ancestors if you're doing this to children. So why should they protect you? Think about that shit. Why should they come to your aid? Why should they help you? You can't even look at children and give children insight. Nah, there's a hierarchy. You're my child. You're this, that, and the third. You feel me? When you set that system up and then you follow in the tenets of a slave master, you feel me? Of a whole slave master that is putting certain shit into your mentality to raise your children as you were raised as a slave and shit. What do you think is gonna happen? You really think your ancestors gonna be pleased with that? Motherfuckers think I be joking when I be saying, like, if you look at these new kids, like these new babies, they posting these pictures on Instagram and like the baby got a strong face, the baby look like it's fed up, it's tired, it's frustrated. Why the fuck do you think that is? You can talk that bullshit about, oh, I don't believe in reincarnation. Is why the fuck do these babies come out looking so old? Why do they come out looking so mature? Why do they come out looking so fucking tired? Fed up with the family that they've already been born into. You feel me? That's not an accident. And it's happening way too frequently for it to be a coincidence. But I digress. Call it what you want. You feel what I'm saying? You look at the ancestors as, glorify them. Ancestors do not, we transcend time. We think the ancestors are just not in here. They're the ones that have left the earth. Nah, there's still ancestors still walking this earth right now. I'm an ancestor. You're an ancestor. Everybody's an ancestor in a relative component. You feel what I'm saying? So if we're not respecting each other on a regular basis, like all that altar shit is bullshit, and it's bullshit. You feel me? If you can't even look your people in the eye and say what's up when you're walking past, you feel me? If you can't genuinely say you love your brother, love your sister, you feel what I'm saying? What are you doing? You're wasting your time. You're bullshitting. It's good to have that shit on the glitz and glam, but you got to put that shit in all totality. You feel me? You have to be respecting your peers. You have to be respecting the elders that are here. You have to be talking now. Granted, I ain't gonna say some elders don't deserve respect. Everybody deserves respect. But you feel me? Some elders you just gotta let go. Because we're continuing cycles. If we're honoring motherfuckers that dishonored us, this is how that perpetual motion goes. You feel what I'm saying? If we honor motherfuckers that dishonor us, we're going to dishonor the next generation who is going to in turn do the same shit. Some shit you gotta sever and let it go so that appendage can die. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta think about it like a starfish. If a starfish has a damaged limb, right? You cut that limb off, it grows back. You feel what I'm saying? It's a metaphor like that. Like we gotta consider it like that. So the elders and the people that, it's okay, cool. We might have to sever that tie so something positive can grow back. But don't sever the tie and then regrow the same shit back. You feel what I'm saying? That's stupid. This is how we're staying in these motions and shit. And then on top of that, speaking of the ancestors that are here right now, when you have your conscious brothers and sisters speaking to you about elevation, speaking to you about self-worth, speaking to you about ownership, speaking to you about shit that's teaching you how to detach from shit, why the fuck are you shitting on them? That's a level of insanity that you can't even comprehend and you can't even formulate the words for, to say, oh, this motherfucker loves his people so much or she loves her people so much, you just over the top with it. How the fuck can you be over the top with self-love? You dig what I'm saying? But you'll take the history. You'll take all of this information given from a motherfucker that don't like you. Don't like you. You just gonna sit in the game. You feel me? But you got your people out here putting in work. You got your people out here and you shitting on them. You feel me? Oh, this motherfucker pro-black. Oh, here come this motherfucker. This motherfucker doing this. This motherfucker. Why do you have to view your people like that? And there's a direct correlation and parallelism between those motherfuckers that talk that shit and religious motherfuckers. To call a motherfucker a hotep when hotep means peace and you say it in a condescending way,